MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy to look out for is Brandon Phillips. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Rich Hill gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low twos. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters, and he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well, and we'll get a chance to really see him work at his best. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the catcher Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Ben Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Here's Brandon Phillips, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Blackman is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, one man out. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Just underway in Baltimore. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Brett Saberhagen is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, he'll flip it behind his back, he'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off him.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Orioles, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 1 and 2 now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Edgar Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Joe Carter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 29, Joe Carter.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Got him.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 10,
Edwin Encarnacion now. His career batting line against Hill, 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. Seager has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting 7th.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Number 5, David Wright.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Charlie Blackmon.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Encarnacion backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Shea Bruce.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's Neil Walker. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Yasmani Tomas as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here it comes. Chase Utley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Striding in once again, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Swing and a little tapper. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Pedro Alvarez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. At the plate, Joe Carter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Just got a piece 15. Of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Now here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Now in the box, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right.
The
But what's really impressive
19,
to me, he hasn't walked anyone
Blackman.
either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2 on the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Bautista. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Grounded to third. This could be two. On to second, but the throw is wide. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Oh and 1, here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Chase Utley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Yasmani Tomas. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2 out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Phillips has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Ready once again, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Second baseman, Brandon
And
Phillips.
now pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bruce ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he's safe. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Cal Ripken has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ken Griffey Jr. has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Stepping in now, Joe Carter. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One and one, here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blackman looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And good for him. Joe Carter has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Number 67 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 67. Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. 3 runs already home here. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Castillo recovers, and the throw is in time. Encarnacion is retired. 2 down now.
Number 19.
Jose Bautista will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The third baseman.
Into the box, David Wright. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Chase Utley. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Edgar Martinez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Deolis Guerra is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
54, Deolis Guerra.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
To the second baseman, Phillips. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way. Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Shea Bruce.
Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Cal Ripken. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Blackmon. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
So striding forward now, Joe Carter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Jason Mott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Now batting, Neil Walker. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late. But either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Here's Yasmani Tomas as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. He's taken him deep once. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Pedro Alvarez.
Standing in, Pedro Alvarez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So stepping in, Wellington Castillo. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front. 1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Orioles leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Alvarez giving chase. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bruce looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And Wright's going to have himself a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. This is foul right side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bruce on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chase Utley.
Now at the plate, Chase Utley. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Wright rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Orioles nothing. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
39, Edwin Diaz.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Got him swinging on the
Third baseman,
fastball
number
there.
15,
Trey Turner goes
Kyle
quietly to lead
Seager.
off the bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
In now, Edgar Martinez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Edgar Martinez goes down, 19, and they've got only
Charlie
1 out
Blackmon.
left to work with.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brett Saberhagen earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Rich Hill struck out 13 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.